Yo, it's your girl Lex, of course, checking in today on Bossing Up with Lex, of course, the hottest podcast in the city. And I have a guest host in the building today, and we have Miss Ashley here today.
Hey y'all. Yes, my name is Ashley Minks. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Ashley Minks. Today we're on Bossing Up with Lex to discuss my journey and to give you guys gems about the lash industry.
That's right, and you heard it from the lash expert herself, and you will hear her story, her journey, her testimony, everything she did to get into this lash industry. Of course, as we all know, the beauty industry is one of the most beautiful billion-dollar industries you can ever get into, and you can multiply and grow and elevate and scale to levels that you never have been before in life. And it doesn't take college degrees to do that. It takes simple certification classes, and as a esthetician you can do lashes. That's also something a lot of students like to ask, like, how do I get into the lash industry? To be an actual lash tech, you need to be a licensed esthetician. So Ashley will be giving us more details on that today. So make sure you follow her on all her social media handles. And as we get tuned, of course, with Bossing Up with Lex, keep your legs crossed and stay tuned and stay focused on everything that we're about to get down in. So today, Ashley, of course, has been a lash expert and a trainer. You're here on Winning Women Wednesdays. Winning Women Wednesdays is a day that I acknowledge, hardworking entrepreneurs, women that's, working hard and help their self come up from the bottom up and build success, entrepreneurship. And we salute each other. We help each other grow. We collaborate with each other. We do not compete at this level. We collaborate so that we can help each other go further and grow higher. So with that being said, that's a few questions that I want to ask Ashley today. What made you get started in the lash industry? What inspired you?
Honestly, what inspired me to get into the lash industry was I saw my mom like work a 9 to 5, and I knew I didn't want to do that. So I, took a course, took training, invested in myself, and yeah, the rest was history. I just took courses in lash certifications, and went to school, and I've been doing it ever since. So that kind of what inspired me. My mom.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, this is a question I always like to ask because a lot of people think things come overnight. Mm-hmm. And my key quote, everybody always hear me say it, nothing that comes fast don't last. So how many lash courses did it take for you to take before you got good? Like, some people think it takes only one, and I tell them, no, you got to keep going. Yeah. and going.
Yeah, most definitely. It doesn't take one course. I took maybe like 5, 6 to figure out, that lashes was what I wanted to do and where I got better at. And I also did my research with like trying to find the right person to train me, because fraudulent instructors are out there and they don't want to teach you everything. So you definitely have to do your research and look into everything that you want to invest in and do.
Yeah, that's right. That's definitely right. How long before you started or got into the lash game, before you started actually teaching? What made you want to teach?
Honestly, was just me practicing tirelessly, my craft and everything like that. And once I got the hang of isolating, placing, I just felt like I can teach somebody how to do this. I can, go to the next level with this and teach and help other people.
Wow, amazing. I understand too, in this industry, like being a lash tech or brows or waxing, anything in the beauty industry, it takes a lot of hard work. And then eventually, once you're constantly doing those things, you want to come out with your own line, your own products. So do you have your own products? And if so, what type of products do you have?
Yes, I currently have lash trays to give other lash techs to put for the clients. I also have lash shampoo, lash tweezers, lash glue. So anything in the lash industry, I have all that.
And where can the girls find those lash products at?
Yes, you can find it on Minks Lash Brand Instagram handle and Instagram page. You can click on the website in our bio, and yeah, you can find all our products and tools and everything there.
That's right. So check her out on those handles that she just gave you. Now, Ashley, I understand also that you have a story. Because what's the a testimony without a test? So you have a story of things that you endured and went through before building your lash brand, and also during the process of building your lash brand, things that you went through. I understand in 2021, you endured breast cancer.
Yes.
Could you give us a little insight of, breast cancer, and did you beat that battle? How was
Yes.
it?
Yes, I did beat the battle. But 2021, the July 2021, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 2. But I found the lump in my breast, and I was able to, cure it early, and I did beat it. But I'm still, doing treatments, where I don't have to do chemotherapy, but
That's
I
good.
just, have to take pills and stuff like that for right now. So I did beat it. I'm just, carefully, being watched right now, but I still beat it.
That's amazing. And also, I know in from 2021, you experiencing that, and still possibly going through that. And 2023,
Yes.
exactly, you lost your sister.
Yes.
And I can relate to losing a loved one. That's one of the hardest things to experience in life, when losing someone so close to you, someone you played with your whole life. Like, how do I keep going? How do I keep pushing? How do I keep striving? What's next? I want to give up. It looks like life is cut off, but God has a bigger and better plan for all of us. So when you lost your sister, what was your thoughts? What did you want to do? What was your good thoughts? What was your bad thoughts?
My good thoughts was I have to keep going, and I have to help my family, and just be there for my little brother and everything like that. My bad thoughts was I wanted to give up.
Okay. Yeah, so, and condolences again to your little sister. Like I said, I lost my little sister 7 years ago as well, to death, domestic violence. And a lot of people don't know my story. I haven't spoke out a lot about that story, but that is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But it also wakes something up inside of you to where you got to be like, I got to keep going.
Yeah.
She's looking down at me, and she's wanting the best for me. Yeah. And anytime, my sister, as I got used to her death, she started giving me signs, and it came through lights. I would catch lights flickering and flashing, and I was like, this is my little sister talking to me. When times when I wanted to give up, when the times when I'd be like, I can't do it, she helped me. Like, you can do this. Like, I love my son that, my mother has to take care of him. You have to make a way, So I started praying, I started trusting God, and I built a multi-million-dollar company, which is Brows and Beauty. So sometimes a lot of people take their hardships and, sync with those hardships, or you can take your hardships and you can grow with those. And that's what I did with mine. Yeah. And that's what you're doing with yours. You're growing. To see you still here today, you're happy, you're in good spirits, and you're one of the hottest lash techs, lash experts in the city of Atlanta, Yeah. So Atlanta, you girls, we get down to dirt. We do our things in Atlanta. Atlanta girls are our number one hustlers. Yeah. Atlanta, one of the top cities where entrepreneurship is built the most. So a lot of our girls get out here and do their thing, and they get down and dirty with it, and whatever it takes, whether it takes working 2-3 jobs, sometimes whether it takes taking 8 to 10 clients a day or 10 to 12 clients, we do what we have to do to build our brand to that next level. And remember, building a brand and pushing a brand and taking it to that next level, it takes time. And a lot of people don't know that it actually takes time to build an actual brand. So congratulations to you and all of your success. Through the hardships, what is the most to maintain when you're staying afloat of your business? Like, what helps you stay afloat?
My family, just, and keeping my why, like why I started, why I wanted to do this, and my freedom. I like my freedom is everything. Like me waking up when I want to wake up, me taking clients when I want to take clients, me making my schedule. I just like my freedom. I just love that. I don't know what it is, but I love that.
Right.
So that's what's keeping me maintained. I have to keep going. My family, and yeah, I'm the oldest, so my little brother, he's looking up to me right now. So I just gotta keep going. I can't stop. Well, I have to stop for it. Like,
Right.
No.
Don't stop, keep going. You hear that from Ashley herself. What advice could you give a new beginning or beginner lash tech, or someone that's these young girls that's in high school now? You see them doing makeup, lashes,
They doing
hair, wigs.
everything.
I mean, they are getting it, and I
Yes.
salute the young generation. But what advice could you give a new beginner a lash tech? Like, what would you tell them?
I would say do your research. Research the person you want to, get trained with or anything like that. Just do your research. Again, it's like fraudulent instructors, people that don't really want to teach you everything. Just make sure you do your research and like invest in yourself, education. Because over time, everything does change. You want to stay
That's
up to
right.
date on the trends and everything like that. So just invest in yourself and just do your research and stay consistent. That's the only thing I can tell you. Stay consistent.
Right, staying consistent is one of the number one things, and that's what a lot of entrepreneurs don't know. Like, they give up after, okay, this week I had 10 clients, but next week I only had 2. It's okay. Sometimes you may not have any, but the goal is to keep consistent, keep practicing, keep perfecting your craft, and keep doing what you're best at. Even in your slow times, your busy times, your times where you feel like giving up, you got to keep pushing, you got to
Yes.
keep going. That's why I want to have a motivational show podcast, so I can motivate that next person to keep pushing, keep going. Because sometimes I get on live, or some people will DM me and write me, hey, can you motivate us for today? Are you going to do morning motivation? I'm like, dang, sometimes you guys don't know what I'm going through myself.
Yeah.
I go through a lot. But, I have to realize I got people that's looking up to me. People that realize, like, if she did it, I can do it. So I have to be that stepping stool for that next entrepreneur to let them know, like, if she did it, I can do it. And if, she went to that level, where could I possibly go? And a lot of people don't understand what level God gave me. Your level might be 10 times higher.
Yes.
Or 2 times lower. It doesn't matter, but you just have to really trust the process in that. And when we're going through the process, like this journey of building and becoming a lash tech, how many years would you say it actually took you to get to the level you are now? Like, how many years?
I honestly don't. I'm not at the level where I want to be at, but it took me about 7 years. I'm still working. I'm still grinding. I've been doing this now since 2016, and it's literally all I do. And I'm still learning. I still don't know everything in this industry. Like, you still have to educate and learn, and yeah, keep going.
And one of my most motivational messages I like to let everyone know is, like, when you're building a brand, when you're building a new career, when you're building a new house, when you're building things, it's a journey. And in that journey, during that journey, a lot of things that we want are custom. And when things are custom, that's just like building a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. It's custom. The old school, when you're building old schools, they new rims, new engines, new insides. They rip out the guts. They build a new frame. They do everything. So when it's custom, it seems to take longer. So sometimes a lot of our journeys is not fast as other people's journeys. So you really have to trust the process and trust God through it all. So anytime you're building something, just know, God, I'm building this journey and it's custom. Because it's custom, it's taking me longer to get to that level. But during that process, I'm still going to trust you. Also know, a word of advice: anytime anybody brings up your past or anything you ever went through, or throw dirt at you, oh, you done did that, or you said this or you said that, you gotta let them know that was the past me. It's a new me. And anytime it's a past you, let them know Jesus already dropped the charges. And that's words from Bossing Up with Lex. Stay tuned. Winning Wednesdays with Ashley Minks.